Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm currently putting $10,000 into ATAI. I'm going to be telling you guys why. With that being said, I made a video in the past talking about ATAI and what they do, how they do it. So you guys can check out that video because that one might be more in depth. But with that being said, let's get started. So I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor. This video isn't me trying to tell you guys to put money into it. I'm holding this one maybe 5, 10, 20 years, but this is a longer hold stock. Okay. And honestly, the reasons for holding it isn't really that bullish. But honestly, man, this is a penny stock that I'm putting a lot of risk on, basically. Just putting my hope into it, honestly. Talking about what it is, what it does, and all that. But with that being said, I will be making maybe monthly videos talking about how much I'm up or down and just like any updates on this stock in general. So if you guys are personally invested, have your own money into it, and or you're gonna put your money into it, I recommend having those post notifications on because I'm gonna try to get you guys the news as early as possible. With that being said, we do have a long-term investing guide, and this one has 40 plus stocks. Doesn't include ATAI, okay, just because ATAI is just like a riskier asset. But with that being said, it has those 40 assets. I made this guide to be the ultimate trading guide, not just long-term investing. So if you guys are short-term traders, long-term traders, swing traders, anything like that, this has tips, tricks, literally strategies and everything based on trading in general, and you will learn a lot, I promise. And I mainly only named it long-term investing because I put my 40 top pick stocks for your long-term. But link is in the description below if you guys are interested. Without further ado, let's get started. So they are ATAI Life Sciences. So it's a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company focused on transforming the treatment of mental health disorders. It was founded in 2018. The company aims to address significant unmet medical needs in mental health by developing innovative therapies. But basically, their mission is to heal mental health disorders so that everybody everywhere can live a more fulfilled life. And honestly, happiness is everything. So what do they have? So they have the BPL-003. It sounds like some like plastic surgery treatment or something. It is a treatment for resistant depression, TRD, and alcohol use disorder. So honestly, this is very, very common. Next one is VLS-01. It's oral DMT formula for TRD, which is basically what we just talked about. And they have EMP-01 MDMA formula for social anxiety disorder, and this can help out a lot. But they operate in US, Germany, and Canada, so they're not just a US made company. And the recent events, so quarter 4 2024 financials, they raised $59.2 million and cash at $72.3 million. And honestly, man, the runway to 2027 is going to be looking great. And they got some other things. You guys can read that if you guys want. But insider sales, CEO, CFO, and others sold shares. So they sold 75,000 shares. So keep that in mind. $100,000 worth of shares. Honestly, man, that does look pretty bearish because if CEOs are selling, they're selling for a reason. But sometimes they have a plan to sell. So keep that in mind. Analyst coverage. So we do got some 17 analysts rate strong buy with an $18 price target. So honestly, man, even if this thing goes up to $10, you can make a decent amount of money. That's at least 5x minimum, you know? So honestly, that's why I'm putting a lot of money into this one and just holding it as long as I can. And honestly, it's just been holding up and down, and we're kind of at the lower range. We're going to be looking at it a little bit later on the charts, kind of explain what I've seen. But why are they bearish? I'm going to start off with bearish and then give you guys some bullish. So high R&D costs, so $55.5 million in 2024, straining their finances despite their cash reserves that they have. They have insider selling, like we said before. Technical weakness, so they are below the 50-day and the 200-day moving averages, and the RSI is neutral at 55.56. Market risk. So honestly, I mean, therapies and anything in medical can have risk, especially if something fails. It can bring the stock price lower, but then if something succeeds, you can make a lot of money, basically. Short-term forecast predicted minus 33.01% drop in 3 months to 65 cents to the dollar range. So keep that in mind. Is if this thing keeps dropping, I have a stop loss. I already have my stop loss in play. But some bullish news. So innovative pipeline. So promising data for the BPL-03, durable AUD effects, and something else. Okay, I'm not even going to read all that. Analyst optimism. So people are showing that it's a strong buy with that $18 target that we were talking about before, which is over a 1,200% upside from $1.37. But don't buy the stock just because of the price targets. Just don't use price targets as your buying point, because they always change over time. Financial stability, so $72.3 million in cash And this is mainly why I was interested in the stock, because they have a lot of cash flow for a penny stock. So market potential, growing demand for mental health treatments, 100 million plus TRD patients. So they already have 100 million patients, which is insane. Technical signals, so a recent 23.97% rise from April 8th pivot buy signals from the MACD and moving averages. So we are showing some buy signals. With that being said, some supports and resistance levels to watch. So right now, I think so as of this video, it was at 1.37, but or as of making this, it was at 1.37, but now I think it's at 1.45, which showing some bullish momentum already. But some support levels, look at 1.48 is strong volume support, buying opportunity if tested. And then we have 1.42. But keep in mind, I think we're about to get to that 1.48 level. But we'll be looking at it a little bit later, of course, but we are getting close to that 1.48 level. And then 1.42 is next, but honestly, we already bounced past that. So honestly, I think we're at 1.45 or something like that. And then 0.65 is the lower level. It's the end of the 3-month forecast range. So keep that one in mind too. Some resistance level. So resistance. So 1.58 immediate resistance is 4.67% above the current. 1.62 is next, and then 1.90. So keep those in mind. Trading range expected to be at around $1.38 to $1.62 daily, with a 15% swing potential. So keep in mind that you guys should buy this at the lower range. So if you guys can see it at maybe 130 to the 140 level, I recommend buying it. But if it's a little bit above, like 1.45, maybe you could scoop it up. But honestly, man, with the long term, you can have your patience. So final thoughts on ATAI. So it's a high risk, high reward biotech with bold mental health mission, bullish, strong pipeline, analyst support, and a financial runaway. And bearish, they have costly R&D, insider sales, and technical weakness. So keep that in mind too. But watch the 1.48 support and the 1.58 resistance for trading cues. And stay tuned for earnings on May 20th. So May 20th, man, keep that in mind, man. You can make a decent amount of money. So let's open up TradingView a little bit and see what it's trading at. So now we're trading at currently 1.45. We are kind of up from Friday, but keep in mind that honestly, man, we're either going to continue this bullish trend upwards and or maybe sell off. Honestly, look at that 1.30 as lows for now. If you break below that, we might even be able to get all the way out to 115. So keep that in mind too. But if you do see a 1.30 and then we start coming back up, that's when you could probably buy it. And or if we start selling off, you could probably look at that 1.15. If we go below that 1.15, just have your patience, see how low we can get. The lowest is like almost at that dollar level. If we break below this, don't even get into it. Just watch it another day. But yeah, man. And honestly, man, if we can look at some volume, I don't think we have too much volume. We do have volume at around that 1.38 level, but it's mainly selling pressure. So keep that in mind. But the high range, we have a high range of like 2.58. If we go to like the daily time frame, 2.58 is going to be a key level, especially to the upside. If we can break past 2.58, we can see even more momentum upwards. And this is just when the stock opened up. So, I mean, it was pretty expensive when it opened up. But we do have like an $18 price target, which is insane. And that's kind of this level right here. But honestly, man, just be very, very patient while trading this one. Don't rush into it. Don't get FOMO, man. Please just have your patience. And honestly, man, let me know. Comment down below if you guys are thinking about scooping this. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Also, right now we are currently. I'm gonna go look at my range. We're currently up. Oh, now we're only up $14. Earlier I was up like 300. But honestly, man, just have your patience with this one, man. You can make a decent amount of money, but just have your patience, literally. So honestly, man, smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Let me know what you guys are invested in, any other stocks that you guys want me to look at individually. And honestly, man, just for a little bonus, man, I recommend looking at Palantir. Palantir is a pretty decent stock, and honestly, man, in this uncertainty, it has been holding up pretty strong. So if you guys want to get into like a short-term trade, might be Palantir and or even Apple. Apple is moving pretty decently too. I mean, we are getting a little bit of a sell, but honestly, man, you might even be able to play Apple to the downside, and or if we see some good momentum upwards, you can play to the upside. But honestly, we are bouncing down a little bit low. But ATAI isn't bad. And honestly, man, if you guys want to see some more penny stocks, I got videos up on the channel. Peace out.